Have you ever felt like you were being watched in the woods? For one family, that feeling became an unbelievable reality. This is the story of the Peterson family and the mysterious guardian they never knew they had. It all started when the Petersons, John, Sarah, and their 8-year-old daughter, Lily, decided to leave the city behind for a simpler life. They bought a secluded cabin deep in the forests of the Pacific Northwest. The wilderness was breathtaking, but it also held a profound sense of isolation. From their first week, strange things began to happen. They'd hear odd, deep howls in the dead of night, find massive, unidentifiable footprints near their property line, and sometimes catch a fleeting glimpse of a massive, dark figure moving between the ancient trees. John, a practical man, brushed it off as bears or local wildlife. Sarah, however, felt an unnerving presence, a constant feeling of being observed. But it was young Lily who wasn't scared at all. She felt a strange sense of safety, as if someone was looking out for them. She'd leave little gifts at the edge of the forest, shiny pebbles, colorful feathers, and even one of her small drawings. The next day, they'd be gone, replaced by things like intricately woven pine needle baskets or a perfectly shaped river stone. One afternoon, Lily was playing near a creek, a little further from the cabin than she was allowed. She slipped on a mossy rock and tumbled into the fast-moving water. The current was strong, pulling her under. She panicked, gasping for air. Just as her strength was failing, a huge, hairy arm reached into the water and lifted her out with incredible ease. She looked up into the face of a giant ape-like creature. Its eyes weren't menacing, they were filled with a gentle concern. It set her down on the bank, patted her head softly with a massive finger, and then vanished back into the trees before she could even say thank you. Shaken but unharmed, Lily ran back to the cabin, soaking wet, and told her parents what happened. They were frantic with worry but skeptical of her story, thinking the fall had made her imagine things. Still, the incident left a mark. John became more cautious, and Sarah's unease grew. The strange occurrences continued. One night, a fierce storm knocked a massive tree down, right where it would have crushed their woodshed. But when they looked in the morning, the tree had been moved, pushed aside by a force no human could possess. Another time, a cougar was stalking near the cabin, its eyes glowing in the dark. Suddenly, a low, guttural roar echoed from the woods, and the cougar fled in terror. The Petersons started to piece it together. The footprints, the howls, Lily's rescue, the moved tree, the scared-off cougaret, all pointed to one unbelievable conclusion. They weren't just being watched, they were being protected. This creature, this Bigfoot, was their silent guardian. They never saw it clearly again, but they always felt its presence. They stopped feeling scared and started feeling grateful. They continued to leave gifts, now as a family, a silent thank you to the gentle giant of the forest. They lived there for 10 more years, peacefully coexisting with their mysterious neighbor. Years later, after John and Sarah had passed away and the cabin was sold, a new family moved in. One day, a local historian and cryptozoologist named Dr. Aris Thorne heard rumors about the old Peterson property. Intrigued, he visited the area. While exploring the woods behind the cabin, he stumbled upon a hidden cave. The entrance was partially concealed by a large boulder. Inside, the discovery was astounding. The cave walls were covered in primitive charcoal drawings. They depicted a small human family, man, a woman, and a little girl with a ribbon in her hair. Other drawings showed a large, hairy figure protecting them from storms, predators, and even helping the little girl out of a river. But the most incredible find was in the back of the cave. There, tucked away in a small alcove, was a collection of objects. A faded child's drawing of a family next to a big furry friend, dozens of shiny pebbles, colorful feathers, and a small worn teddy bear. It was Lily's collection. Dr. Thorne realized he had found the den of the creature that had watched over the Peterson family for so many years. The drawings weren't just art. They were a diary, a record of a bond between a reclusive legend and a human family. The creature hadn't just been a guardian, it had considered them its own family. The legend of Bigfoot for Dr. Thorne was no longer about a monster to be hunted, but a story of a gentle, intelligent being capable of profound connection and kindness. The forest kept its secrets well, but sometimes it shares a story so incredible it changes everything we thought we knew. What do you think? Was this creature a guardian angel in disguise, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysteries from the wild. See you next time.